school where the teachers are great and every single kid is cool. Truly learn with a common goal. We are safe, respectful, and responsible. Home to math minds, some of the best readers, musicians, athletes, scholars, and web leaders. Lots happening in this wonderful place, and there's only one way to stay up to date. So if you got a case of the Sandbox Blues, hit the YouTube, check the Shamrock News. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Not a thing that we cannot do. Growth mindset, it's the Shamrock News. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on?
It's the first episode of the second quarter. Welcome to the Shamrock News.
I'm Jordan.
And I'm Haley.
Last week, Miss Hudson's class went down to the creek to measure citrus. Let's check out the results in our first segment of what's going on in your classroom.
At this point, you may be wondering what 90 million means. Well, we've got the answer for you exclusively on the Shamrock News.
Man, I really wish I knew what this whole 90 million thing was about. You really want to know what 90 million's about? I know what 90 million's about.
Well, I know what 90 million is. You want me to let you in on a little secret and tell you too? Well, 90 million is where the whole school together has to read 9 million words in 1 quarter. Here's more information about it.
When you finish a book, like I just did, you're gonna sign on to Accelerated Reader and take your AR quiz.
And once you pass the test, Accelerated Reader keeps track of how many words you read.
Last quarter, we read around 66 million words.
90 million words divided by 832 students and approximately 40 teachers is about 103,000 words.
Actually, it's 103,211.009174331.
Whatever.
So read as much as you can. Some kids can read 800,000 words in a quarter. Some kids can read 10,000 words in a quarter.
And that's okay. We just want you to improve from quarter 1.
It's gonna take all of us to reach our goal.
You might be thinking, what's in it for me?
You mean other than the fact that by reading you can expand the boundaries of your mind and you can take in all this beautiful information from literature and articles and essays, and you can process and synthesize that information, create it and make it part of yourself, and then you can disseminate it around into the world and with which you interact. And then by reading you can also become a more imaginative and creative person?
Yes, other than that.
We got lots of cool prizes and awards, like Shrooks. Ow! What's a Shrook? It's a shock for a book. Duh!
Every time that you read a book in second quarter and you show your teacher that you passed your AR test, your teacher will give you a Shrook.
And make sure to put your Shrook in the Shrook Nook.
Every week, the wonderful, incredible, amazing Jenna Stein will be on the Shamrock News, and she will be drawing names out of the 6th grade, 7th grade, and 8th grade Shrooks. If your name is drawn, you will be the recipient, the award winner of a $10 Barnes & Noble gift certificate. What?
If the whole school reaches the 90 million word goal by Thursday, February 2nd, we'll earn our second dance of the year.
So, the top 20 readers at Rowe Middle School will be served a luxurious meal right here in room 227, hosted by Mr. Dix, Miss Damata, and Miss Lauren. Allow us to serve you a meal you'll never forget.
The 20th place winner in first quarter read over 470,000 words.
Last quarter, the first place reader read 1.2 million words.
Wow, that's a lot of words.
The bulletin board in the main hallway will have the total word count for each grade and the teachers. We'll be updating it as much as possible throughout the quarter so that you can see how your grade is doing and how the whole school is doing. See you in the library.
Tonight, November 16, 2016, head to Denny's between 5 p.m. and 10 p.m. to support Rowe Middle School. A percentage of all the sales will go to help Rowe Math Department purchase Rubik's Cubes. This will help our students get in the mindset for math. Be sure to mention that you are here to support Rowe.
I was eating Reese's Pieces, right? And dude, I ran here and I lost my shoes because of this. But dude, there was a spider in my Reese's Pieces and I said, I squashed it, right? And I'm like, hey, you're dead now. Rest in pieces, pest and Reese's.
Laughing so hard I was coughing. It's absolutely to die for.
What?
Of course you don't get it.
Ow! Oh! Oh! Ow! Ow! Ow!
We'd like to wish a special thanks to anyone and everyone who contributed to the Rowe Zine. It'll be available this Friday to view at the library and your language arts classrooms. Head to Mr. Dix's room 219 to get your own copy.
Hot off the presses is a new Rowe Zine, available on Friday. You can get it in your language arts classes, the library, and Mr. Dix's room.
Hi, I'm Evan King. I'm your school social worker, and I'm here to talk about a group that's going to be happening. A lot of people during the holiday season feel pretty upset about someone they've lost in their life, so we're starting a group, a grief and loss group. So if you're interested in this 6-week class or group, then you can come and sign up for it. So in the counseling office or in the main office, you'll see a folder that looks like this. Open it up. There'll be sign-up forms. Fill out one of the forms, put it into the envelope, and I'll talk to you and get you signed up. So feel free to ask any questions that you might have about the grief and loss group up here in the main office, and I'll look forward to seeing those of you who'd like to be a part of the group. Thank you.
This week on Rowe Reads, we have Kiana talking about Fahrenheit 451.
Hi, my name is Kiana Richardson, and I would like to recommend the book Fahrenheit 451 by Ray Bradbury. The genre is science fiction, and it is about a man named Guy Montag. It's set in the future, and in the future, firemen actually start fires. And so, in this story, he has to start fires to get rid of books, because in the future, books are illegal. And one day he meets this girl named Clarice, and she's kind of odd, and she talks a lot about what it was like before books were illegal. And one day, Montag, when he's burning a house down because there's books there, he takes a book because he just is very curious, and so he gets really sick after he takes the book because he feels really guilty. And his boss comes to his house because he's like, "Why are you sick? You've never been sick." And so at the house he starts getting really sweaty, and his wife comes over and is like, "What's wrong?" And she feels the book under his pillow and gets very worried. And so then Montag is really scared because he doesn't want to get arrested or killed or have the whole house burned down. And so he keeps the books for a long time, and then finally shows all the books to his wife, and so doesn't know what to do then, and I don't want to spoil it too much. And so I'd recommend this book to people who like futuristic books and have a high Lexi level, because it was made a long time ago, and so some of the things of what he thought the future would be like are very different of what we would think the future would be like. And I like this book a lot because it's challenging for me, and it's very exciting to read what Ray Bradbury would think of the future.
Remember to get your Shrocks into the Shrock Tower to win a chance to chill on the gaming truck on Tuesday, November 22nd, 2016.
We will also be drawing Shrocks for 10 students to win 4 tickets each to Saturday's Portland State Viking football game.
Start collecting all your Shrocks because Rowe Middle School will be having a big Shrock drawing.
One lucky person will be drawn to get out of class on November 22nd and jump on board a huge gaming truck parked out front. And there will be games and prizes. One lucky person will be drawn to get out of class on November 22nd and jump on board a huge gaming truck parked right out front. And there will be games and prizes. Don't forget to write your first and your last name.